David, man. Time to suit us. Sacrifice your mom
8 o'clock.
and your skin's ability to breathe. Easy, Chief. Let your razzle dazzle fields. That's
For the Buffalo Bills, guys.
no matter how hard you football, it's easy to Sunday.
Congratulations, you won the Regional Realtor of the Year award. Fucking Marvin Gaye. Little Spider-Man. Never coming back.
Ron Kurtz, rated R, only in theaters February 7th.
AWS knows NFL fans are obsessed with every single detail.
Game right.
That's why we power
You trying to bite
stats and give fans more.
Kind
Well, you gum me.
Boy, good luck catching him. Want to find expectations. Or, oh yeah, the more stats that NFL fans love.
Hey, everybody.
Coming up, Toyota halftime, Mahomes and the Chiefs, 3 wins from a 3-peat. Can Houston pull the upset? And Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen face off in Orchard Park this fight.
Forward to that, Maria. Thank you. There is Tony Dungy, part of our Football Night American team. Of course, one of the legends here in Tampa. It's the Ring of Honor. Great part of Tampa's success to go. We're moving a little bit into St. Gonzalez. Victory used in season by Washington. 52 down the 7 minutes. 10-3 lead. Longest field goal he has made as a Commander. Tampa's got it in 7 when we come back in 30 seconds. It's after this from AWS.
AWS knows NFL fans are obsessed with every single detail. That's why we power good stats and give fans more. Boy, good luck catching him. Want to find expectations. Or, oh yeah, the more stats NFL fans.
Buccaneers get the ball here. Minute 15 to go until halftime. Washington's controlled the second quarter for defense.
Right now.
Sam Pelosi was Commanders team very comfortable in every situation they've been throughout this year. And they're on top 10-3.
Granddaddy tripping.
So far, the first half, the MVP, if you want to say
Good
it that
game,
way, has
too.
been Jake Daniels. He's controlled the game. He's controlling it with his arm, he's controlling it with his legs. The more space he has, the better he is.
Sean White, plus carries, being used on special teams. Going to keep returning here from the 3. White up the numbers, hit around the 25. And not much further. Where Tampa will take over. So the story here in the NFC, earlier this evening, it was Philadelphia meeting Green Bay. The Lions have the week off, the lowest remaining seed. The Vikings-Rams game being played in Glendale, Arizona. If Washington wins tonight, they'll be the lowest remaining seed. Thus, they would go to Detroit. If Tampa Bay wins, they would go to Philadelphia. We'll have definite and we'll have the matchups and the times, the windows for next Saturday and Sunday coming up before we go off the air at the end of the night. So stick with us. Down from the line. Kane coming over to make the stop. Limit the gain, and Kane is in some. He'll come out.
That was the number one thing that this Tampa offense was worried about. How do you control these two inside players. Jonathan.
Really bringing it on here, Dante Fowler Jr. with the pressure.
That was a coverage sack. And it really was. Here's Payne over on the sideline. He's one of their premier players.
His hand, finger, working back on that with the athletic training center. But you see Fowler urging some Commanders fans on. It is a good turnout by supporters of Washington. Team, take the flag. Out of the Washington bench area.
The disturbers back.
Offside. Defense. First down.
So there it is again. Almost exactly what happened in the game. He took off on a run, barreled his way through, spun around, the crowd goes crazy, and now all of a sudden the Bucs are moving.
Team to Baker, run the 25. To the Washington 44.
Yeah, you know.
That was just so good. Teams are so afraid of him going down the field deep. And when he stops on that little turnaround, I'm not sure he needs another round. These things run a go route, run a stop route, and physically it is just so tough to play against that guy. There are collisions down the field that are not all fouls, and sometimes knock defensive backs and you're trying to beat.
24. First down for 10.
Remember where it all started.
What's up, Mike? Mike?
Disturber. That's it, coming. In the red zone. Time out. 20. Seconds. Was at the 12. Down Tampa. Took time go. Baker Mayfield got them going. He knows there's times for runs like this. If I got Tina Smart, I got to get them going. Smart. Now try to get them a score.
All right, you got your home and auto bundled, and you saved hundreds.
It's with the economy and all.
Ooh,
What's the economy?
where do we start?
What isn't the economy?
It is so many things.
Right.
Look, all you really need to know is that Progressive can save you money without sacrificing quality coverage. You follow?
I'll just look it up.
That went well. AWS knows NFL fans are obsessed with every single detail. That's why we power Next Gen Stats to give fans more. Oh, good luck catching him. Well, define expectation. Or, oh yeah, the more stats that NFL fans love.
It's good. It can take up to 10 minutes to decide how much meat is enough meat. That good? It only takes a minute to make a plan. Take a minute, make a plan. Never drive impaired.
Y'all see this? Patrick Mahomes is saying goodbye. People was tripping. Where are you going? He was actually saying goodbye to his own phone.
I'm switching to the amazing new iPhone 16 to T-Mobile.
It's the first iPhone built for Apple Intelligence. That's like peanut butter on jelly on go.
At T-Mobile, get iPhone 16 on us. Plus, families can switch and save 20% on plans plus streaming versus the other big guys.
What a deal. Y'all giving it away too fast, T-Mobile. Slow down. Welcome to this year's championship game. This is the big one.
In high school, you can score 40 times points on restaurants around the world. Raise the bar on game. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
Way down here in Central Florida, Pro Bowl. 25 NFL Pro Bowl games presented by Verizon. See part of it. Skill Showdown Thursday. AFC and NFC beat the flag football finale on Sunday, February 7th. ESPN, then ESPN and ABC for the flag football finale of the Pro Bowl games presented by Verizon. About 12 to 13 seconds are wasted on that clock management situation for the Buccaneers. They've got 17 seconds. First and 10 to Washington. Time to screen. White and blue. Against Lattimore. The battle is building. Preston Burns. Defense for 23.
11 touchdowns this year against bumper run coverage, and you see why.
Damn.
In the big box, just more often than not wins those battles. And you can see the arms wrapped around there by Lattimore. And the rough first half so far in this matchup.
What? A kick from a top. Line matchup. Mike Evans so far. Lattimore getting a little perturbed along the way. Here's the block. 10 seconds still have time.
Put the Sounders playoff football game. Things like this. Juan Martin is going to drop this way underneath this coverage. And Baker Mayfield is going to throw it within an inch of the top of his helmet as he goes across the field. So not only do you have to beat Lattimore on the outside, you got to throw it right over the helmet of Juan Martin on the inside, and they do it all. What a great drive that was.
So you know what you love at this time of the game is it's a playoff game. Your best guy's going to take over. And the Mayfield run off third down started it. I'm going right at Lattimore like we have for years, and I'm going to take care of it. We got a new ball game.
There was an opinion within the Commanders building that maybe we won't play one-on-one with Lattimore, that we will double team Mike Evans and let Lattimore go over to the other side and play McMillan. We were down on the field, Melissa and I, before the game, and I said something about that to Lattimore, and he said, no way, he's fine, we're going one-on-one all night tonight. He may have beat some of the coaches' plans.
On the goal line, so right hit hard. 25 to 26-yard line. Ryan Miller tackle. 5 seconds left. Just the knee for Washington. He hit the ball to start the second half.
This time of year, it's really something. I mean, to see the level and to see the growth of these two teams. We watched them on opening day. They're like two completely different football teams.
Lattimore, Evans, Battle. Sometimes you build those things up and they don't pay off. You saw on that drive, it's going to be popcorn stuff. Something the second half. Well, let's start.
Dan, what have you seen from your rookie quarterback in his first playoff start?
Yeah, I thought, like, he's back to himself, you know. There's plays outside the pocket. You guys have seen that. So for him, make sure it's in play. That was one of our big things. Let's get the completions. They've got fantastic blitz package and rush. Let's make sure we can get it to the playmakers and make some plays.
Awesome. Thanks, Dan.
Okay, thanks.
All right, Washington gets the ball to start the second half. All even at 10 in the wild card game. Clear the halftime now with Maria Taylor.
Mike, already looking forward to next week in Orchard Park. Josh Allen and the Mills made easy work of Denver. That's the divisional round duel with Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. We're going to break it down. And we're going to talk second adjustments in Tampa. Finally, we got a coach in the wild card weekend. Popcorn's ready.
Want more stats? Just ask Siri. Who leads the league in receiving touchdowns?
Good morning, commuters. Looks like we got traffic backed up for miles. Starting with a downed tree blocking the staff. A broken walkway causing a bottleneck on the westbound lane. We've got weekend travelers flooding the turnpike, meaning it's bumper to bumper traffic for the foreseeable future. Might be comfortable.
Wildcard Weekend, powered by Verizon, concludes tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern on ESPN and ABC. Stream games live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
What are you looking for?
Options. Love them.
3 of your ex-boyfriends died. You want them?
That's hot.
Don't go to trial if you're not going to win.
Only one copy in the world. We're still investigating.
I'm catching this guy.
She thinks not raping him.
This is a conclave, not a war.
Could this day get any better?
Sorry, here are those ice cold fire washouts. You know what you gotta do? Get to it. Does it look good? Are you happy or sad? I can't tell.
Welcome aboard the Love
Exciting. Expecting.
Soon I'll be making another rhyme.
Chunky is spicy, and it's good to be spicy. I'm talking hunks of fire, delicious protein. Oh, is it hot in here? Or is it just chunky? Soup that eats like a meal.
We need to remember what's important in life. Friends, waffles, and work.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any of the use of this broadcast for any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
Let's go places.
Take a look at the playoff bracket. Eagles beat the Packers earlier, and Tampa wins tonight. They visit Philly. Here, Bills on the Ravens. More on the but the Chiefs, let's start they look the Texans. Do you give the Texans a chance here in this match?
Of course I do. The 3-week layoff bothers me about the Kansas City Chiefs. We saw the Texans be able to throw this to a passing game. They got people that can play man-to-man, and we know their pass rushers are elite. And that's the thing. When you have this kind of layoff like the Chiefs have had, being on New England Patriots, you got the bye week a lot. And you come out of that bye week, it's all about how the game starts. You have to get off to a good start. There's going to be a little rusty. Kansas City, jump on them and jump on them early.
Yeah, for me, Houston's game yesterday was the most impressive of the weekend. Suffocating defense, 4 takeaways. Mixon and Stroud were fantastic. But look at these 3 cats behind us. Okay, first ballot, first ballot, first ballot. These are the best that there are. It's a tough task going up to Arrowhead winning that game.
And they're 3 games away from a three-peat. But the big one we're going to be talking about next week, 2 MVP candidates, Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen. What do you expect to see?
Yeah, with this game, the way Baltimore can run the ball is tough. That is what Buffalo struggles with, so I look for Baltimore to try to pound them.
You talk about 2 MVPs going against each other. It's almost like 2-on-1. When you got Lamar and Derrick Henry going against Josh, I'm still concerned about Baltimore's pass defense.
Definitely. You got to be worried about Buffalo's defense. Best defense for Buffalo might be Josh Allen, the offense carrying the squad, is what you got to look for.
Well, it's the second time we get to see these 2 face off in a playoff. It should be a good one, but we've got our coaches. Should we go to a coach's corner?
Let's go.
Tony Dungy.
What's up, Coach?
We saw him with that physical run and really spark the offense. What do you want to see if you're Todd Bowles coming out of the locker room?
Well, I think you're going to see about 10 more balls go to Mike Evans because they can't handle him. So that's what you'll see on offense. Defensively, he's got to get back to his blitz package. That deep ball to McLaurin scared him out of the blitzes. Get it out of Jaden Daniels' hands in the second half.
All right, Commanders have the ball to start the second. A second half will start from Tampa right ahead. We're going to have the divisional round schedule at the end of the game. But first, sign up now at Toyota.com/NFL for a chance to win a 2025 Land Cruiser if there are points scored in the game's final 2 minutes.
Guys, we know that Toyota rolls deep for football, but do you know just how deep? Exhibit 1, the logo, is actually made of 3 footballs. Exhibit 2, Toyotas are built for great QB protection. Exhibit 3, Toyota is in our names. What about your name? My middle name is Toyota. I thought it was Nelson. Changed it.
Toyota. Let's go places.
Power floor.
And if you don't have the right auto coverage, this can really blow your budget.
I'm here tonight to bring you all the news from across this great world of ours.
Back in Tampa, time of the wild card game with the Commanders and the Bucks. Second half momentarily, a big weekend wrapping up tonight, but a huge day for all of us in the NBC family. Tomorrow morning, as Craig Melvin officially joins Savannah Guthrie as co-host of the Today Show, and they are in Tampa on this Sunday night. It's a quick turnaround, plus we can't wait. Tomorrow's a big morning. Congratulations.
What better way, by the way, to spend the day before the first day of school than with Mike Tirico.
We love your office. It's beautiful.
Yes, this doesn't get old. Thank you, Mike. I'm excited. I'm beyond excited. I am stoked. We know what the Today Show has meant to this country for so many years, and to be a part of that franchise, to be a part of that history, and to do it sitting next to the big sister I never had every morning, dreams come true, bud.
Best of the best. It's going to be a pretty great day tomorrow as well.
It's going to be momentous for Craig, but also for us. We have so much gratitude that the perfect person for this job has been sitting right 1 chair over for the past 7 years. So it's beautiful. We've got a couple surprises for you. And you know, today is a news show, and we are covering a big story in Los Angeles right now. Of course, the fires. We're also going to focus in on how people can help. So many of our viewers have huge hearts and want to help, and we are leaning into that tomorrow. Also, by the way, we had a big interview. Craig and I sat down with probably one of, maybe the best interviewer in the United States. His name is Mike Tirico. Come on.
We turned the tables. I interview you guys.
Yes. We had such a good conversation, so meaningful. We're going to air that tomorrow morning on Today.
It was fun. So you'll hear from the Dream Team, and they'll be with you every morning. So we look forward to tomorrow morning on Today. Congratulations, buddy. We're so excited. Congratulations on the new part you have.
Thank you, Mike. In good hands.
Savannah and Craig starting on the Today Show tomorrow morning right here on NBC. And the second half comes your way from Tampa in just a moment.
This has been the Toyota Halftime. Let's go places. You guys seen this? investing options from Navy Federal Credit Union rob Field financially at ease, which means he can worry about other things like landing this fish. What if the fish is really big? What if it's not a fish? What if it's treasure? What if the treasure is cursed? Rob has a lot of things to worry about, but as a member of Navy Federal, his finances aren't one of them. Become a member today. Navy Federal Credit Union. Members are the mission. Sure, a meal like this is an option. Or would you settle for less? You can have the real deal. This really big meal deal for only $9.99. Choose our new juicy hand-breaded big clucking chicken. Or the stacked classic bacon cheeseburger, plus endless fries and drinks, all for just $9.99. Applebee's really big meal deal. You're eating good in the neighborhood.
Why am I so hungry? Because you're watching football. The whole game is basically an elaborate scheme to make you buy more food.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, think about it. Turnovers, pancake blocks. Oh, I just scored. Feed me more. Refrigerator fairy was not as good.
I don't think football's trying to sell you food.
Oh, really? And what are you eating, Jerry?
Rice.
Jerry's eating rice.
Huh. Game Day Deals, only on Uber Eats.
I know. Mine too.
Today's Wild Card coverage is powered by Verizon. Verizon Super Bowl Fan Fest. A Super Bowl experience like no other. You in?
Tonight's first half replay is presented by Progressive.
Fire. Playoffs are always just a little different. Throw it in, touchdown. Welcome to the playoffs.
Tonight's buzz powered by AWS. Quarterback Patterson delivered similar numbers, including scramble rate at a season high for both. And Preston scored the 92-yard touchdown drive, longest led by a rookie quarterback, Jim Herbert of the Rams, 1986. That was against Washington in RFK. Eric Dickerson brought up that drive out, by the way. First half of the Bucks. Okay, first three drives, had 4, good 2 of those 3. But the back end, 7 plays, 63 yards. Mike Evans, the focus of that 10th, third quarter on this wild card weekend, powered by Verizon. Here in Tampa, it's a 2-degree night now. Back to the side of Raymond James Stadium. The Bucks have been the home team for a playoff game. They also won Super Bowl 55. James Bradford taking off. Drive to they get 30 animal players plus Chicago.
Todd, your offense found its rhythm at the end of the first half. What started working?
Well, we stopped shooting ourselves in the foot with penalties. You know, if we get off to a good start on first down, we end up doing okay. We got to continue that in the second half.
And on defense, how do you limit big dance?
Got to get them in long third and longer yards. Got to win first down and keep getting out of the pocket to his left, to our left, his left, between our left, his right, and we got to cut that down.
Thanks, Doc.
Yep.
Tom Bowles has talked about how strategy has to change and how you build a defense because quarterbacks like Daniels. The adjustments at halftime makes a lot of it. That's on the wing field to keep the 38-yard line. First down.
so interesting. Both these quarterbacks were the leading rushers for their teams in the first half, and both had exactly 108 yards passing. So it has been a quarterback duel here so far in the first half.
Gives third-year man Robinson. One of it's in. Oh, the late like Sankey Smith, Logan Hall had him up high. It's going to be third and less than the yards. Cliff Kingsbury calls you.
Well, this is when Washington has just made a huge difference in this game. Because they've been converting these third and shorts and fourth and shorts, they've been maintaining control of the ball.
Marcus Mariota comes in the game. Daniels is the tailback.
All right, Jimmy Collins.
First half, Mariota played the second half against Dallas last week. Really gave you a good feeling about another former Heisman winner in that Washington quarterback room.
How about that? We have 3 Heisman quarterbacks in this game. You talk about eye candy. They used it for Jane Daniels dotted the eye. Motion comes across and they can run a steal. It's kind of interesting, though, to get Marcus Mariota back in the game this week after how well he played in that final game last week.
Touchdown for Terry Lawrence. You talk about Dave Quinn and building a football team, and he told us he was really happy that he could share a positive video of Marcus Mariota, who's been great for Jane Daniels in his development this year.
Because it was in her game, the Atlanta game, where Mariota went out there and said, "Get up, man, get your breath, go win the football game, use your skills, go win the game." And the very next week, he got to use his skills to go win the game. Both linebackers potentially blitzing, they both drop out. So what does Daniels do with that? All right, fine, you're rushing forward. There's going to be a game somewhere. Looks like he's going to run, then takes advantage as all those linebackers draw to him. Just beautifully played. I mean, sometimes you just sort of forget that Jaden defense is rushing.
Really? I was just going to say the same thing. He's a rookie making all these point plays on the road. It's there.
Oh, this is your guy came over, man. The one with the van.
What about him?
He came over, right?
What, today?
Yeah. Who was that when I came in here?
That was somebody else. That was a dude me.
Who was the one with the speaker? You got the speaker, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I know I'm.
Yeah, nah, that was somebody else.
Been tremendous so far in this game. We talk about being a man. He's such a force inside. And every once in a while, you get into a playoff game, and somebody unexpected comes up. So far in this week, Greg Gaines has been really good.
You did.
Start the Super Bowl for the Rams. One balance in the line. Second goal.
That's next month. I mean, it all depends.
I say that all depends.
Oh.
Third goal.
We haven't seen a lot of Austin Eckler. Some of them is wrong plays that he was making. One of the things I liked about this game was when you had McLaurin, you had Eckler, you had Zach Ertz. You had 3 real veteran guys for big moments in the game, just like this.
Oh, that's a phone? Oh.
One of I got 2 phones.
Oh, see. Come on, man.
He was able to get there. He returns to the lineup.
touchdown for Dean. You can see that it was Terry McLaurin sort of on that warm-over swing. But Dean was having none of it and almost got there first.
Not allowed at TP.
Still got dabs in there.
Oh, shit. Tampa scored with Evans. Washington put there with Warren. Gonzalez, short field. Same Washington, 4.5 minute opening drive. 10 plays. Field goal for Gonzalez. Good game. Playoffs. Heating up here in Tampa. His team is
Hey, get your phone. You need to trade in that old busted up phone. You can get you a brand new iPhone 16 Pro. T-Mobile, it's on there. At T-Mobile, it's better over here. Families save 20% every month. What a deal. All you new and existing customers, trade in your busted old phone, and T-Mobile will give you a brand new iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence on us. Plus, families can switch and save 20% versus the other big guys' best plans plus streaming.
T-Mobile is one of none. Go get that.
What he thinks.
AWS knows NFL fans are obsessed with every single detail. And that's why we power Next Gen Stats to give fans more. More good luck catching him. Well, define expectation. More OGAN, the more stats that NFL fans love.
When you can't rely on technology, you can rely on Mountain Cold Refreshment. Exactly. Coors Light. Choose chill. Why do 80% of NFL players choose Sleep Number Smart Bed?
Because the higher my sleep IQ score, the better I play. That's not the only reason.
He likes his side burner. I like my side soft.
Sleep Number does that and effortless comfort all night. So sleeping on a smart bed is why you can play like this?
Yeah, because I also like to sleep cool.
And I like to sleep even cooler.
And I really like it when we both get what we want.
Sleep Number does that. Introducing the new Sleep Number Climate Cool Smart Bed. Sleep up to 15 degrees cooler on each side. Visit a Sleep Number store near you.
First half, we're going to see more. Marshawn 14th time against each other, most for an active wide receiver in cornerback. We'll mention a lot of first games in the division with New Orleans. Usually, Lattimore can not the case of the half tonight. Live from between these guys, but 46 on anybody because of the past conversations in 17, 2020, 22, fight with the both got ejected. Suspensions, fines, words. It's a battle in the playoffs. Too. 7 yard lines. Here's the story of the first half.
Let's take a look at our next minute. Marshawn or it has been Mike Evans. Coming off a hamstring injury where he's been out for a couple of weeks.
Look at that soft beat.
Because of the fact that Evans is having such a
He
good
did this. Too much for him. Too much man for him. Too much man for him. That's a man versus a boy.
Cards Armstrong by the face mask. 3 flags are down. That's the only infraction of this play.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense. Number 92. The 15-yard penalty added to the end of the play. First down.
He called the grab and twist. Second one on Washington tonight. 3 on Tampa so far.
Let's give Washington some credit here. This is the closest of the visiting teams that we've seen so far in these playoffs. And they ton to fight. They really do. It's not perfect. This roster isn't where it's going to be. Dan Quinn really has this organization.
To the bottom of the screen. Backs in for the channel. Perfect. 5.5 for the first half, unit 5. Melissa has some updates from the walkthrough.
Yes, we saw Commanders defensive tackle Jerron Payne come off the field at the end of the first half. He was in obvious pain. He was grimacing as the athletic training staff removed his left glove, went into the medical tent, then he left the field. Team telling us he's questionable with a finger injury. He remains in the
First round. Big to not have him inside next to his longtime teammate. It's not the last 10 years. Washington, Crimson Tide. Second and 10.
Ball start. Offense. Number 88. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Just to get back a little bit on this whole Marshawn Lattimore, Mike Evans matchup. Remember that Lattimore made the Pro Bowl for his first 5 years. Defensive Rookie of the Year, 11th overall pick. This is one of the really tremendous talents playing corner. And they're both arguably the most physical player in their position.
It's not here. It's lucky early. On that run. It's about 5 or 6.
And every time I find myself sort of looking at the field, you know, you can pick and choose what you want to watch. No, your job is to watch. Oh, I can watch anything.
You're watching them.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I don't know how well you guys can see that. Let me click this. I'm pretty sure you guys can see this part where that dickhead Matt Walsh posted that slavery is world history. White people did not invent it and were not the first to practice it, but were the first to abolish it. The last place in the world to still have legal, with keyword legal, slavery was Africa. I find that very interesting and very ironic. It wasn't fully legally abolished on the continent until 1981, the year I was born. But even more interesting is how do I? Oh yeah, this. There we go. It's when I asked Grok, you know, about Elon Musk's post. As y'all can see, I got some good dabs over here, boy. It's time for me another one, matter of fact. Shout out my nigga Jesus Christ.
Because then that allows those offensive linemen to get downfield to that next level. And
Yeah, refill my torch.
be able to make that block. But this is when you start to see Bucky Irving start to heat up a little bit.
Offense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Trey Palmer came looks at the field very often when you see players subbing, you see the quarterback step back just to make sure. And Mayfield has back turned as Palmer headed out to that huddle. McMillan didn't come out, the rookie receiver. It's a 5-yard penalty. First and 15 from the 18-yard line for Tampa. Open drive for the Buccaneers in the year of the third. Minnesota, 2 years at Oregon, big impact.
See over here, watch his double team, Tristan Wirfs on their all-pro team, and you see why. How about that? All-pro's the right tackle. You have to move him over to left tackle, and all you did is pick all-pro again.
Done that before since they've switched sides with the all-pro team. And just runs to the line to keep going. Feel on the momentum here. Johnny Newton, rookie out of Illinois, is in there to make the play.
Johnny Newton and replacing Jonathan Allen, and that was a big moment for him. He is the quicker guy. He is a little smaller than Payne and Allen, but he has that kind of quickness. Remember watching him in college. Some of the things he could do, very difficult to block inside.
Clearwater Central Catholic High School. Like his first play.
There you go. Out of bounds.
The end zone flagged him. On Washington, looks to be a hold.
I did, and I hit it. I only be putting like little pieces. Gotta take it easy.
Huh?
Gotta take it easy.
Right, when Sam, I know you was in there.
Flipped here, right there. You're gonna have some help on the inside. Oh. Mike Evans was on the outside, and he faced the double team that time, so they began to make that switch, at least down here in the goal line.
13 career stats. Go down 5-yard line. His feet have been in that pass route as well. It was covered by Frankie Luvu.
Okay, well, I call him Mike Evans a tank. I don't know what I call him. He's the largest receiver in the history of the National Football League. And Luvu's you stay right on him, but they clearly were trying to throw the football to him. He is an amazing, he drops a lot in coverage on the defensive side, and he said, I have to just throw it up. I got him.
Hey.
Be aware. Second and goal. Washington. It's Irving. Takes the lead.
Jalen McMillan come in here and play to the guy that he is going to pick. He knew exactly who that player was. It was Frankie Luvu. So to give credit to the rookie McMillan, pointed out, knew what was happening.
Extra point. It's there. Receiving touchdowns for the season for Irving. Here's McMillan. Away to clear the way for Irving to put Tampa on top in this wild card game. 17-13 Buccaneers.
Verizon is teaming up with the NFL to launch Behind the Lens, a program to boost representation in sports content creation on and off the field. Aspiring photographers and videographers are given sideline access to capture the biggest plays of the game.
Let's show y'all
Check out Behind the Lens Sports.
a couple of videos.
The NFL is powered by Verizon 5G.
I took earlier with my little boy. When I put my little boy in his old school bounce. Had him a blast. Show y'all real quick. Shit don't want to load. Oh, there you go. I'm saying, man, what's the deal?
You know what you gotta do.
Look at my boy. He only about to be 4 months in a couple of days. Tomorrow. Because he was born on Friday the 13th. In September. One of the reasons I was showing y'all so y'all can see my shit a little better. That's what it looked like in this motherfucker. But yeah, I put that motherfucker up and put my little man in that motherfucker, and he handled that motherfucker I raised it up more, beyond good. So he can kind of like take steps with it. Kind of let him walk around. That shit echoing. Hey, Stinky Man. Hi. What you doing? Just hanging. Say nothing, Daddy. Just hanging.
I'll stay first. Like you know to check your spelling first before taking off your shirt.
We love it because it's so bright, so many different kind of lights in here. And then lights all across my desk. They motion activated.
Wild card playoffs.
Got cleaned up in here. We want bench catchers. All toe up. And toss it out, get some new ones. Really didn't just clean up though. Y'all see my little man just bouncing away.
And that was the fear, really, out of this Tampa defense. Is that there were times they basically say,
Y'all see this motherfucker coming together, ain't it? It's coming together. I'm damn near through and shit. My brother, I was talking to my brother last night. He's telling me, man, fuck it, it's time to go ahead and jump it off and shit. Cause me and him also got some shit that we working on together. So, man, shit's getting good. I'll show y'all my view from this side.
so now they know it's single coverage over here on Lattimore. So because it's single
That's my view from here. Y'all see my old man was sitting over there in the corner watching football and shit.
with the wide receiver, coverage with him, and pick down the field.
That's how many monitors and screens I got to look at. It used to be worse though, cause I used to have them big ass lights on me before I changed my whole little outlook and everything. So that's my station. This is my workstation. Y'all see y'all get this behind the scenes look. I think this is just the same picture. Yeah, just a little bit more view. You get to see a little bit more from that side. It's just more shit over here. Down over in this corner over here is actually a futon and some other shit and like a shelf and some shit, American flag, all that good shit. But y'all see how I laced that motherfucker all green screen? And the furniture that I have over there, that shit is pretty light and shit. Just to move that shit out the way real quick whenever I have to get down to the chroma key shit. Which is what I was supposed to be doing right now, but I'm off tomorrow. So, fuck it, watch football. This is another view. Ooh, there y'all go. Y'all see your boy been in this bitch performing, and just think when I very first started this shit, it wasn't even no walls in this motherfucker.
Like one of the other adjustments that's
Yeah.
already happened
Just piece by piece. Just piece by piece.
somebody was throwing the ball down there.
Yeah, my little man was getting down in that motherfucking bouncy thing though. He wasn't fucking around. Let me see him. Man, it's so motherfucking. I don't know why this shit ain't loading. But man, it's so motherfucking wonderful. Raising a son, man, that shit is, man, it's one of the greatest blessings I ever had in my motherfucking life, man. Just raising kids, period. I tell people that shit all the time, man. For me, man, ain't shit ever, ain't no experience I've ever had in my life better than being a motherfucking daddy. I was just made for this shit.
Stinky Man. Stinky Man. Mikey.
Look at my little man.
The stinker.
A motherfucker would never imagine that this is my motherfucking garage.
Bouncing. Hey, little bouncy man. Michael.
Let me hit you.
Hey, Tinker Man. Hi, Stinky Man. You bouncing and walking. You bouncing around. You bouncing around. Yeah, look at that bouncer, baby.
Get up to $4,000.
I'm a single man.
Final dates are blocked, and you can get a refund advance loan up to $4,000.
Oh wow, so that's my little man though. Oh, as y'all can see, his hair was looking crazy on that, but we don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. Y'all want to hear some dumb shit? Listen to this dumb bitch. I'm tired.
You
of
want
all
to see somebody that
liberal dumb
responds to
shit.
your house, your emergency, whether it's a medical call or a fire call, that looks like you. It gives that person a little bit more ease, knowing that somebody might understand their situation better. Is she strong enough to do this? Or you couldn't carry my husband out of a fire, which my response is, he got himself in the wrong place if I have to carry him out of a fire.
There you have it, folks. Conservatives are right again, making a mockery of the thought that she isn't strong enough to carry a man out of a fire because he shouldn't have got himself in there at the first place. I lived in Los Angeles for 7 years and I left during lockdowns, and on my way out, I watched how Democrat politicians and media sources brainwashed people into rioting and doing arson all across the city in the name of George Floyd. Now, I don't want to live in a Democrat county or city because of stupid people like this that literally can't do anything right at every level of society and government, including police and crime. Leaders like this treat saving lives and keeping society afloat like it's lesbian night at a West Hollywood gay bar. Have your fun on the weekends, but if you think it's a joke that a firefighter should be strong enough to save a human being, resign and let the adults in the room run America. Let me know what you think in the comment section. God bless you, and God bless Los Angeles.
This series looks awesome. The Americans, narrated by Tom Hanks. So many of the beautiful animals and beautiful parts of the country. Get to see it all. Spectacular. February 25th on NBC.
Back to my football game.
Melissa, what about the Maldini?
Yeah, well, we saw him limp off the field. He went right into the medical tent. The exam on the field was on that left knee. Remember, he was questionable coming in because of that same knee. Missed week 18. He is now questionable again to return.
Such a big part of what they do. The change is coming in for him, who started last week. The game Melissa just talked about. He was out.
But there's Jamel Dean covering their miss, in this case, too. And there's everybody else.
We're cracking. Uh-oh. Holding. Fucked it up. Lineman fucked it up.
Veteran player, and you'll see it. He'll end up down the field, not just a little bit, but the RPO is a run play. You could have Jaden Daniels handing that football off, and Wiley was blocking the run play, and pulled it back and hit it. Yeah, that was cool.
Roberts to the top 7, Solomon the right corner, just corners on hard line there. He's not getting he knows. So both corners, the starters, Dean and McCollum, for the moment for Tampa.
And Mike, that was decision time for the Tampa Bay Bucks and Todd Bowles. If you don't have the coverage guys to play man-to-man, and you're now trying to go for Jaden Daniels to try and light the burn on that consent.
Fun to guard defensive snippet of the last 6 years.
We saw there's been 3 receptions.
Inside, part of the defensive effort. Washington, my 4th down here.
That's exactly what Todd Bowles did. He said, all right, we may not be able to cover him, but
let's play. 9 on the shot. Pierce against Jordan. All-star against all-star. Here we go. Pump fake in the air. Michael tied.
Does an excellent job. Watch him moving his feet. Not reaching too much. Does a great job keeping his feet. But you just can't contain Michael Jordan. He's off balance here, Britt. Keeps his pivot foot. Nice spin move.
what happens there is Devontae David had this spot because they were expecting.
Oh no, back that up.
It reminds me of a meme of it was a meme of a girl in high school, a girl and a guy in high school. How you gonna shame me? Hold on, I'm not shaming you. I'm actually I'm about to bring you full circle. I got your back. Watch this. In the meme, they were in high school. When the nerd came up to the girl in high school, she was like, "Ugh, no, I don't want you." And then once she became a baby mama, he was a CEO executive and all that. And she like, "Hey, you remember me?" He said, "Ugh, no, I don't want you." I be feeling like respectfully. Y'all is the grown-up version of the niggas that got hurt in high school while you was out fucking with the drug dealers. Let me tell you something. We were victims then making horrible-ass decisions with grown-ass niggas preying on us. Y'all gotta let that shit go. You didn't get no pussy in high school. You getting pussy now. Get over it, nigga.
Absolutely. Because how many times do you hear men bring up, oh, but what about the girls who had the older guys picking them up in high school?
Get the fuck
like
over
it was right. It wasn't right then. It is not right now. And she wasn't the one who was responsible for making it right. He was. He was the older guy.
They can make more.
Feels a little crazy. What did Danny Quinn tell us? If we do good and crazy. I think he's thinking crazy right now. I think he wants to be frenetic.
Yeah, just a video of it.
Backfield. Let's see if they know how to make those calls quickly. And he's playing crazy right now.
Peacock only, we could. Second and 11. The longest tenured buck. 100 tackles again this year. Big one there. Big third down coming in the fourth quarter. A tight playoff. 24 all the year. From 17. Coming to 13. You're watching Wild Card Weekend. 5.
When you can't rely on technology, you can rely on Mountain Cold Refresher.
Oh, I'm tired now.
Tired. Choose to.
Yeah. I've had a long day.
Look, I got them all started. Jail crib.
What?
Jail crib. In the bottom. Got some.
You need to trade in an old busted up
I don't know what's coming out.
brand new iPhone 16 Pro. T-Mobile is on it. And T-Mobile here. Family saves 20% every month. All you new existing
Oh, you said you're doing like Dayquil?
and T-Mobile will give you
Or NyQuil or something?
Yeah.
No, I don't take no. I don't be taking no medicine. Right?
That motherfucker, man, it's key.
I'm natural medicine. My body is got its own medicine inside.
Because it's about you. When did it start? With a flight time that works for you and him. Where does this story take place? Destinations far, far, far away. Or ones you used to call home. And if you need to rewrite it, there's no fee to change your flight. Where should we go next? Well, that's up to you. Because when we built the world's biggest airline, we built it around you.
Shit. I ain't take my medal.
Congratulations, you won the Regional Realtor of the Year award.
I thought I left my life as a hitman behind me, and now it's coming with a vengeance.
Marvin Gaye.
You can escape this life. I'm never coming back.
Love Hurts, rated R, only in theaters February 7th.
Wings and pizza here.
Give me pizza and wings.
16 boneless wings, 1 pizza, wings and pizza.
It's stuff. Plus pizza. Pizza is the lead.
It reminds me of a meme. It was a meme of a girl in high school, a girl and a guy in high school. How you gonna shame me? Hold on, I'm not shaming you. I'm about to bring you full circle. I got your back. Watch this. In the meme, they were in high school. When the nerd came up to the girl in high school, she was like, ugh, no, I don't want you. And then once she became a baby mama, he was a CEO executive and all that. And she's like, hey, you remember me? He said, ugh, no, I don't want you. I be feeling like, respectfully, y'all is the grown-up versions of the niggas that got hurt in high school while we was out fucking with the drug dealers. Let me tell you something. We were victims then making horrible-ass decisions with grown-ass niggas preying on us. Y'all gotta let that shit go. You didn't get no pussy in high school. You getting pussy now. Get over it.
Absolutely. Because how many times do you hear men bring up, oh, but what about the girls who had the older guys picking them up in high school?
Get the fuck
like
over
it was right. It wasn't right then. It is not right now. And she wasn't the one who was responsible for making it right. He was. He was the older guy.
They can make more.
Man, at this point, I don't think you can pay these women to take accountability. That's the name of the game. Accountability. And they have none. Absolutely none.